Alright. Let's see if this is working. Because we've got a new setup. A whole new setup going down right now. Alright. Boop boop boop. Da da. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, we have no audio coming from the game. Capture card. Why isn't your audio coming through? Meh. Come on. Come on. What the hell? What the hell? Well, now there's no output to the TV. But there's also no output to the capture card. There's also like a lot of weird sounds that it's picking up, and which don't make sense. I don't hear any of these sounds. Man, what is happening? Well, now the audio from is coming through the TV. Alright, it's also coming through the monitor now. So it was all coming... what the hell? Man, why are none of these options working? Monitor off? That's weird because... Alright, I guess this is how we're doing this, but it's weird. Okay, I guess this is how we're gonna do it, but like, it's... I'm afraid it's gonna double pick up. Alright guys, so, today we're doing Deadly Premonition for the first time. It's really weird to not wear a headset while doing this. Yeah, we'll overwrite that. We're just gonna enjoy the story like we usually do. Alright. Well, I've done this game before. I haven't streamed this game before. But it's a game that I enjoy a lot. This is not the Director's Cut edition. I love the shit out of this game. This game is so weird. We're playing on Xbox. So... oh man. I need to relearn controls for this game. How do you play Xbox again? Alright. And I am going to warn everybody that I haven't played this in a while, and I have been playing it on my Switch instead through the Director's Cut, which I never played all the way through. So maybe after we do this one, we'll play that one. But I also have the second game, which I have not played at all yet. And
sorry to keep you waiting.
Like
It will start soon.
Man, this is the closest thing we're ever getting to more Silent Hill, because I don't think those new Silent Hill games are going to be very much like Silent Hill. And the soundtrack in this is fucking bananas. This is just a crazy ass game, guys. I'm really excited for this. This is really weird. Usually, I don't hear myself echoing around my apartment like this.
It's me, York.
Because I always have my headphones.
If you can hear my voice,
what am I gonna do without my headphones?
Could you respond?
Let's answer.
Good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time.
Yeah.
Let's take it slow.
So, we're playing as an FBI agent. I'm just excited to play this game. And I might be moving my
Sure, that's one way of looking at it.
camera
But
around.
it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think of it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's part
This
of
is
his job
hands
to
down.
fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello?
The most irresponsible driver ever. Francis York Morgan.
I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks.
Let's move me over here for now.
A waste of time. At the very least.
And I've even got the mic right here, because this is kind of impromptu, honestly. I need to get like another little table or something over here.
The perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into her nails? Crazy. Just crazy.
Yeah, just crazy.
Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women. They're crazy.
Uh-oh.
Don't you agree, Zach?
Where should I put my camera? I guess near the bottom might be a better option? I'm still trying to figure it out. We'll figure it all out, guys. Who would have thought that talking on the phone, working on a computer, and smoking cigarettes all at the same time in the middle of a rainstorm could lead to this? Man, I sure am excited.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
Man, I'm just trying to... Alright, save completed. Alright, let's grab that steel pipe. Oh my god. Alright, this is... Man, me trying to post about this channel is like a nightmare sometimes. Alright, let's check the toolbox. What do we have? Do we have... There we go, our infinite handgun. The best thing that's ever come out of a video game is the infinite handgun in this game. Oh yeah. X. Sorry guys, the controls in this game are a little wonky. Alright. Alright, let's start profiling. But just know I'm trying to post on Facebook, and it's a pain in the ass at the moment.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
Boop. There we go. So this is the original release of this game. The Switch version, if I remember right, is a remaster. I don't think it's just a port. That would be Deadly Premonition Origins. Hang on. Alright, good. Oh, shit. Right. Alright, now that we're in gameplay, I want to move some stuff around quick, just to... We're gonna unlock that and move it over here, I guess? And we'll move this here. Or maybe here will be better. I don't know. Whatever makes everyone happier. I think I'm liking this though. It's also... I'm gonna look at the options because what I would like is to... Yeah, I want this to be brighter. Yeah, I want it to be a little bit brighter. Just to make sure everyone can see stuff. Wait. What's happening? Okay. Yes. What? Change the blood color? Hang on. What? Yes? Because I know if the brightness isn't up, I'm just gonna get lost really easily all the time. Oh man, what's happening? Oh no, a dog. Somebody's eating that dog. Michael Myers must be around. Here we go. Don't mind me, just trying to walk straight. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Yes. Whoa. I would like for everyone to just stick with me a little bit. Okay, so like this is how you aim, how you shoot. You have to hold down R2 and then move it around with this joystick and then press X to shoot, or A to shoot. I'm sorry. I've been playing PS5. A control panel for the power grid. This should give us the electricity we need. Not an expert opinion, though. Why do we need electricity? Dawn. Dawn. I gotta say, I love the enemies in this game. Ooh, mysterious shadow. Dun 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 dun. Alright, equip your weapon and draw it with RT. Okay, hang on a second. Is the blood supposed to be purple, or did I turn on a... Wait. Well, what is off to? Alright. Yes. Oh, well, I guess it's either purple or green, guys. Well, I think we'll stick with purple, because that green blood is just weird. And besides, we're all about the weird violence on this channel, and take our pickle cans. Woo! Alright. Awesome. First aid kits. That's all we need. First aid kits. I wonder why... Do you have cans of pickles or something for me? No? Well... Let's get us some agent points. Okay, we should stay away from obvious danger, like the weird ghost creatures that are after us, right? Right? Stay away from obvious danger, so go into this weird place that seems super fucking dangerous. I see you. Yeah, let's profile. I'll double check our audio again.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but
Check.
that one takes the cake. It's the first time I've been attacked so directly.
Alright.
Zach? Can you give me a logical explanation about what
Oh, shit.
that was? Never mind, don't answer.
Maybe I'll go
Life
here.
is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
Yeah, Zach. Ring ring, hello. Ring ring, hello. Ring ring, hello. Let's save our data. Alright. We got $10 for answering the phone. Also, like, there are mechanics in this game that I just love, like the fact that you get like your salary as a cop throughout the game, which is nuts to me because that doesn't happen in other games. This game just has mechanics that I have always been floored by. Where it's just like, whose idea was this? I know you don't want to die, but you tried to kill me. Do 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 do. Come on, everybody, let's go. An old sign I can make out. N the ale. Is it Greenvale? Looks like we're headed down this road, Zach. This isn't a road, though. This is like a weird... Whoa. Headshot reward. Remember, kids, when you're an FBI agent, you get bonuses for shooting people in the head. I mean, I say kids. This game is M. Like, we're not going to... Like, we actually know shit here. Unlike that dude who was just like, oh yeah, why are there so many people who are upset about, like, the Grand Theft Auto trailer being, like, a bad example for kids when, like, Grand Theft Auto isn't meant for kids. Like, if you're buying Grand Theft Auto for your kids, stop. Like, I used to work right next door to a GameStop, and they wouldn't, like, if you came in and said, hey, I'm looking for a copy of Grand Theft Auto for my kid, they would refuse to sell the game to you because they had a policy that they don't sell rated M games to children. Which is, like, correct. That's the point, is to keep, you know, games that have content that aren't okay for children out of the hands of kids. Especially games like Grand Theft Auto, where, like, I think it was on San Andreas originally, or Vice City, you could actually, like, have sex with people in that game. And it's like, yeah, that's not a game for kids. What's happening here? There we go. I was stuck on something. I will say, this is a 360 game. Alright, yeah. Reload.
Bullseye. Yes.
Woo!
Nice shot.
Ooh, a thingy. box where I keep my stuff that follows me around. Well, generator looks really bad. I think the killer had a grudge against it? Yeah, let's turn it on. I see. Machine broken by an axe. Alright, guys. Can we figure it out? Well, maybe not this time. I got the fuse box. Alright, guys. Everyone ready? We're moving on. Whoa. Oh. Bullseye. Nice shot. Woo! She doesn't want to die. I'm not sure she's a person, though. Oh man, wouldn't that be crazy if all of these people were just like, "Hey, sir, welcome to our town," and just, oh my god! I will say, I've played this game many times. I don't think I've ever beaten it. So... oh, no power. That's probably what the fuse is for, huh? Oh, I remember this mechanic. Well, yeah. Whoop! Huh. Yeah, throw that fuse box in there. Boop. All right. Stable power. Break? Come on, guys. Y'all can stop this now. It's not necessary. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, guys, I've been wanting to stream games like this ever since we did Call of Cthulhu. Like, that might have been years ago now.
Amazing.
So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited to put something like this out there. Oh shit. You know what, maybe... no. Fuck. I don't know where a good place for my camera would be for this game. I guess it'll have to be here. just gonna give a special shout out to this lady for not attacking me while I move my camera around. Alright, let's go. Move on.
Amazing. Great. Amazing. Yes. Amazing.
I will say I'm also working on being... One of the things I've struggled with streaming is the fact that I'm very limited in the games that I'm able to stream. So getting a capture card was a big thing for me. And I've been trying to do it for like a while. Trying to find one that works, and this one seems to work. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Amazing.
Alright. Well, I guess we're not going that way. Yeah. For instance, I have like several consoles. And the kind of like I would really love to stream some old PS2 games. Like I have Silent Hill, Fatal Frame, like all of these games would be very fun to stream. I'm just tearing up the fence behind these people instead of like actually shooting them. Alright, let's move on forward. I don't know if I made it. I guess I didn't do it right. This is one of the reasons I've never beaten this game, because these are very difficult. Also, it's making me restart this whole area. Which sucks. Because I know, like, the big thing in video games lately is people are like, oh yeah, challenge and stuff like that, but like, I have fine motor skill issues. Any kind of challenge in a video game is just discouraging for me, because it's basically telling me that this game was made by people who don't like value me being able to get this story. And that's what it feels like to me. So like, for instance, the 2018 Spider-Man game, I've been playing it, and my main problem with the game is that like I can't play it on any difficulty other than friendly neighborhood. And I was just like, I feel like I should like the gameplay shouldn't be, like, unplayably difficult like this.
Yes. Bullseye.
Like, especially for that game, because it has, like, 5 different difficulty settings. And I'm like, alright, I feel like friendly. Alright, we did it that time. Dun 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 dun. Let's... Alright, come on. Oh man, it changed! Alright, there we go. Alright guys, let's go. Ooh, I got the red ivy. Well, let's profile. It's kind of fun, because I was going to do it on Switch, but I found out you can't have more than one save file at a time on this game.
Feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me.
And I didn't want to delete my
Yesterday morning,
Switch
the milk
save
I poured in
file.
my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
Yes. Alright. We made it to a telephone. Oh, by the way, guys, did you know this game is open world? Like, in kind of an obscene way? Like, this game is fucking huge. And in many ways, kind of magical. I also love that distance is measured in yards. Dun 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 dun. Honestly, probably shouldn't be running in the middle of the road here, but, you know. I know. I'm getting tired. I also love the food names in this game. They're kind of insane.
Now you were very late. I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good.
Good, that's good.
Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you Walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
Broke down.
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho. Don't want that, do we, Zach?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Yeah, okay.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Okay.
Both our
York.
superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it?
A little accident.
Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right, don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it.
York, your car's totaled.
Do you need anything else?
You rolled it like 3
Thanks.
times.
That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. But, we really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan. And we'll handle the investigation.
dare.
You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
I always wondered
Let's
if that
reassess the
tree
situation.
worshiper thing
There are
has
no
a name.
cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
What did his license plate say? Alright, we did it. Alright, cleared. $200. Look at that, we got our salary. Alright. Ooh.
Previously during the
Let's see
investigation,
the
These
previously.
puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Yeah.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
there's definitely something in this town.
Maybe this
You feel
is
it, Zach?
the
Coffee
view we
one.
should stick with. I like this one the best, but it blocks out the part of the HUD. Awesome. Give me your sugar donuts. And your cans of pickles. Like, everything in this game feels like it comes out of a universe that doesn't make as much sense. But then a part of me thinks maybe that's just because it's Japanese. Like, maybe they have canned pickles in Japan. I don't know. In America, they mostly come in jars. Like, I I don't know. Never been. I just know that, like, fuck, there's just weird shit in this game. Who's that?
Don't breathe. Hold your breath.
Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. I always forget about this mechanic.
Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Oh no, I fucked up. Well. Sorry, guys. I've played this game several times, but I have never beaten it. So, that's the goal. Going to beat it for the first time, hopefully. But I always forget about the holding breath mechanics. I know, I don't know. It's just weird. I love this game, but I've never beaten it. I have trouble with a lot of games with beating them, because I'm very bad at video games. But you know, I'm gonna try my best at this one.
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Alright. We'll hold this down this time. I think it's quick time events that always get me really bad. Oh, I love the jank in this game so much. One of my favorite things about this game is it feels like it was made by someone from like an alternate universe or something. Like some of the stuff in this game just makes no sense. And it's amazing. It's fascinating. Like, why are there fishing mechanics? Why? Why is, like, eating a thing? Why, like, do we have first-person car driving with working, like, windshield wipers? Just things that are bizarre and don't make a lot of sense, out of context in this game. Oh yeah, I love weird nonsense shit. I like weird nonsense movies too. I like just a lot of anything that I watch where I'm like, why would someone do that? I'm fascinated by it. Cruelty Squad. I'll look into it. Is it for PC or is it for console? Or is it both? There's a lot nowadays that's on both.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees. A carpet with red leaves.
All right.
A strange doll. And twin
I'll look
angels.
into it.
But that
My
child is what
PC
bothers me the
doesn't.
most.
My PC isn't great,
I swear I've seen it
but
before.
like,
I just
I'll
can't
look into
remember
it.
where.
I'll definitely give it a shot. Because I like to pick up stuff for one day. Hopefully, when I
Well,
am
it'll
able to
probably
get
come
like a
back to
really
me
nice
eventually.
PC that can run games without
For
weird
now, we need
lag.
coffee. Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office.
Coffee.
There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
One of the things I love about this game that I didn't expect when I originally got it was just how much of like a throwback to like OG Silent Hill controls it is. Things like that. But it's like if you took Silent Hill and old school Silent Hill and Resi Evil controls and you were just like, what if like someone who doesn't know how to play a video game made these? Alright. That's interesting. That sounds neat, actually. Cruelty Squad. Alright. Let's see, do I need to shave right now? Should I shave? Let's shave and see. I just love that hygiene is a mechanic. They were like, yeah, you need hygiene in your weird horror game. Whoa. Whoops. Garbage infused world. Alright. I am gonna say, I still don't fully understand the inventory system in this game either. It feels like they just chose arbitrary numbers for a lot of the different things. Yeah, like there's a lot of interesting shit like that. And it just reminds me of, like, that part reminds me of games like Amnesia or Penumbra, things like that, where it's got, like, sanity mechanics, but then I feel like in one of those games you might get like, it might alter the gameplay if you end up... Like, you might alter the gameplay if, like, let's say you never shower or something like that. Really? I didn't know there was even a fast travel mechanic.
in, Mr. Morgan. Breakfast is ready for you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Huh.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan? What is it, Mr. Morgan?
Oh, nothing. I just said that these bacon and eggs are the very best I've ever tasted.
Oh, really? You flatter me again. Well, Mr. Morgan, I better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
That's... Drive to Sally's house. Her house is near the sheriff's office if you look on the map. When you get to her house, wait until the front door is open. Go in, talk to Sally, and complete the side quest. It's pretty straightforward.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah, you have to get... What?
Clear as a
First you have
crisp
to get
spring
the
morning.
wrench?
F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Now then, let's get going.
It's like, yeah, this is... It's like a whole article on how to get this item. Seems like a pretty intense thing. Let's get us some coffee.
There's always trouble heading my way in this job. But I'm always up for a little excitement, too.
Oh, shit. Well... I guess I'll have a lot of fun plays,
There's no
and I
theme
should
park
go to
in
a
this
theme
town,
park.
though. All that good luck is just slipping away. But I think I'll have a thrilling enough time right here anyway.
According to this thing, like, it says Chapter 2, but it says Chapter 2 starts the first time you go outside the hotel. And I don't remember if that's how it works or not. But it says that after the first time you go to the police station, you can start the quest to get the radio. Did I? Did I forget something? Dun dun dun. I'm a little confused by... It's a GameFAQs article, or a GameFAQs... An answer to a GameFAQs question, so... They might be wrong on that part. I don't know. Ah. Man, I'm too used to playing Wii. I keep seeing, like, oh, A to open and pressing the B button. Let's grab that microwave egg, though. Always gotta grab the microwave egg. Oh, hello, Polly. I need to get the fuck out of here. Ooh, I got $12 for checking the weather. Yeah, it says to do the weights for George. Oh, this is to find the wrench and the radio, though. Why are there like 18 steps to all of these? This is insane. Like, this game is nuts. Alright. We got $1,600. Alright, York, we got places to be.
A police car. So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin.
Aw, man, me driving in video games. Anyone who watched me play GTA 5 will know
place
this is
simply
about to get
amazes me.
weird.
The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
Oh my god. Brakes, accelerate, change view, honk, steer, wipers on, wipers off, signal left, signal right, side brake, headlights, talk. Oh man. Vroom vroom. Where's the road? Come on.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a little trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. You know, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent.
Man, I would miss
Or a
video
decade to choose
stores.
from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Attack of the Killer
Filmed in
Tomatoes is
1978.
amazing.
Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had
Because
some
it's
nice
great.
sequels, and the original was re-released in 95. The 87-minute long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. That was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never had a chance to see it.
I know, Sam. Once this case is over, we'll watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet
Shit.
pretty easily.
Wait a minute. I think I fucked up. I did fuck up. Alright, I gotta turn around. There we go. Why is everyone driving so slowly? Is this where I turn? No. Keep going. Fuck. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. Fuck. It's gonna be okay, guys. Oh man, I'm stuck to him.
Speaking of 80s movies, Jewel in the Rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn.
Deadly Spawn.
That one's at.
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McKenna. Well, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design, mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it.
So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel.
The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out.
Probably
The
great.
monster now can respond to the sound.
Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. There was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one, though.
Yeah, I think they just released the 7th Tremors movie last year. Tremors is awesome. If y'all haven't seen Tremors, you should watch Tremors. Fuck, man. I feel like they fixed a little bit of the jank in the Switch controls. Oh, at least we made it.
That's one fine building for such a small town.
I will say I absolutely love the soundtrack for this game. Oh, this police cruiser is fucked. She's not gonna make it. But it's okay, because honestly, I probably won't be able to find it after this chapter.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
Thanks, Thomas.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Well,
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered.
go to the offices
She
to
was
the
such a
right
bright
of the reception
and lovely
desk as you
girl.
head in, where Emily
you
is
know her
likely
well?
to be. George the sheriff is likely
Well,
to be wandering
no, not
around
really.
this office
But
or
it's a
his
very small
office,
town.
which is directly
I'm
next
sorry.
door. Speak to him
It's
and
just
get
that
a quest.
this is
Go
the first
outside
really
the
big
office into
case
the
I've ever
reception
seen.
area again and go to the first room on the left of reception.
I understand.
Inside this
Just
room,
try to relax.
there will be an item on the
Can I have
floor
a
to
look at Anna's
collect.
file now?
Yes, of course. The
All
sheriff
right.
told me to let you through to the meeting room, but
Yeah, I've
lost
done
the
that
key to the cabinet where the files
before.
are.
Just
Why don't you take a
running
look
out of
around while I
gas.
go look for it?
Okay.
I think
Let me
you
know when
can
things are ready.
refill with gas at the gas station, though.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Is that some kind of innuendo? Alright. Go to the offices to the right of the reception desk. Actually, wait, we're gonna save quick. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well. I guess I'll go here first. Huh. Oh yeah, isn't this the one where you have to do that puzzle where you have to know what squirrels look like? A southern flying squirrel on it. Damn it. I can't believe I keep doing this. Alright. I'm pretty sure one of them is around here. Like in one of these, right? Welp. Looks like we're looking for squirrel keys. Let's go in here. Yeah, by all means. I'm sure it's not strange to... Long-tailed flying squirrel. Okay. Hey, my suitcase. My other clothes are in here. Okay. Alright. Well, that was weird. Let's... Alright. We have to go to the... It said to the right, but I think it's this one. Right? That's where George is. Whoops. Maybe it's this one. And maybe we'll find a key. I guess they meet guests in this room. Oh, look, it's George. Hi, George. He likes to show off and is too eager to compete, which may be what it takes.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Susan Morgan.
George, what are you doing to that guy?
Keeps me healthy.
George, why?
Since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold, his weight.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around, let me know, will you?
Did he name his dumbbells
without him.
Okay.
Arnold
I'll
and
keep an eye out for
Sylvester after Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone? Alright. Jesus Christ. Alright, guys. Wandering around, blah, 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 blah. Go outside the office into the reception area and go to the first room on the left of reception. Inside this room, there will be an item on the floor to collect. I have too many consoles. That's how you can tell I have too many consoles. Is I'm just like, alright, press A, and just instinctively press B every time. God, I'm literally fucking talking about it. God damn. I'm sorry, everybody. Hey, a gray squirrel key. There we go.
Zach, we found Arnold.
We found
Let's
Arnold.
get him back to George.
Guess it's a cute name for a dumbbell.
I mean, it makes sense. Just longingly staring at Arnold. Hey, a turkey sandwich. That, Alright, that was a card, but like, guys, that's not a turkey sandwich. Turkey don't look like that. Alright. You can then either replay Chapter 2 or continue to Chapter 3 and go see George at his actual home for the quest for the radio. Recommend going straight to Chapter 3 as you end up driving to the hospital while it's raining, which allows you to collect the flower you need, which is only visible on rainy days. When you get this flower, go see George at his home, not too far from Milk Barn, maybe around 8 to 9 p.m. and accept the quest. Knock on his door again and give him the flower for the radio. The flowers are pretty easy to spot when it's raining, but an easy one to get is when you're driving to the hospital. At some point during the journey, you will see a turnoff to the left. There's a tree just to the left of the road that has a flower in front of it. Alright. Wait! George! Damn it. George, where the fuck is your flying squirrel key?
Zach, look at this.
Yeah, Zach, look at this.
Now this is something special. It's the epitome of the old frontier sheriff's office. Perfect.
Stuffed deer's head on the wall. A flag, a hunting rifle. A hunting rifle. Amazing. You'd never see a hunting rifle on the wall of a police department in the city. That's just amazing.
It's just amazing.
Sheriff would ever let me shoot it.
Man, whoever voiced Morgan in this is just so fucking fantastic. Perfect. No notes. Damn it, again. With the... Y'all, it's gonna be a long playthrough. Here you go.
George, I found Arnold.
Really?
Really?
He was a bit hard-headed, but I got him to come back.
Oh. Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan.
Arnold, my best friend.
Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
Oh? Well, thank you. I love these trading
So
cards.
that makes us even. I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. No changes to how we work together. Just bear that in mind.
Okay. Now I have to
Zach,
find a...
You need some friends who aren't so dumb.
What? Oh, because dumbbells? Good one. I like that. I'm surprised York is in enough of a mental state to be able to make those kinds of jokes, honestly. This dude seems out of his goddamn mind. Oh, look. Come on, guys, let's go. We still... I think maybe the key is in the basement? That sounds familiar. No, not the fire exit. The basement. Fuck. Alright. Why did I do that? Nintendo Switch, you've cursed me with your fucking button layouts. Hey, is this... It's a striped squirrel. These are kind of creepy, huh? I like how you can just go up to someone and be like, this person probably has nothing to do with our investigation. How do you know? Oh, this one's open. Wait a minute. I saw glowing red over there. I think we might find our squirrel key in here. And if not, we'll at least get this. Some agent honor. Look at that, a curvy-tailed flying squirrel key. I think it is that one, actually. Because I remember being really upset that this flying squirrel keychain, this squirrel keychain is very different from the other squirrel keychains, and that bothers me on a very, like, a very deep level. Because, like, guys, look at this shit. Look at how fucking different it is from the others. Why? Why would they allow this? Why would this be the thing? Huh? Why? Anyway, there's my stupid fucking rant about this. If you're going to get a bunch of keychains for all of the keys in your office that look exactly the goddamn same, like if you're just gonna get a bunch of squirrel keychains, then at least make them the same style. Like if you want all of your keys to have the same animal, at least have them be the same style of keychain, instead of this one being weird. Also, if you're going to tell if one of your keys is very different from the other keys, maybe, just maybe, be like, yeah, we have a bunch of squirrel keychains, but like it's the one that's a circle. Damn it. Hello. I think I found your key. And I think it's this one.
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Fweep!
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much.
Man, Thomas
I'll bring the
McClane
files
sure
right in,
does
so
know his
please
squirrels.
go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Well, Zach, we just got here, and we've cracked a big case already.
The case of the missing flying squirrel key. And the case of the missing dumbbell.
Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year.
Hey, Sino, how's it going? They did choose chaos with this game. And we're here for the chaos.
She was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in a lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's almost starting to make sense, Zach.
It's pretty good. Just, you know, relaxing, playing.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him. Some should have better manners.
I just love the idea of just
It's
like
a good
setting.
biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually,
Where can I get these?
I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? You're very particular about biscuits, I'll let you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready.
I just
Well,
love that
welcome
Agent
to
Morgan is just like a
Greenvale
fucking
General
chaos
Hospital.
agent.
Emily,
He's just a weird
you come
gremlin who comes into
Thomas,
town,
stay here
fucks
and
shit
type
up,
these
and then is
files.
just like, hang on, these biscuits are
We're
amazing.
going to use the car outside. Let's get going.
By the way, I also flipped my
You
car
might think
6
this is
times
just a
on the
small
way
town
in.
police
Can you go and pick up my
But our
car?
inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
My god, look at this biscuit. I don't give a fuck about these dead bodies. All I care about are biscuits. Thank you for gifting subs, Sino. That's amazing. Yes, biscuits. Everybody biscuits in the chat. God, that's still the grossest turkey sandwich I've ever seen. That's
The Greenville
appalling.
General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver.
I have
You
no
prefer
idea
coffee?
why half of it is purple.
You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Come on, George, I thought we were friends.
Very well. Then I'll ride with you.
Sounds good.
I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
I want to party with you too, George.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
Alright,
George,
let's
you
see.
better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
This is chapter 3. Right? Yeah, or... What? Maybe. Oh, fuck. According to this thing... Alright, hang on. According to this thing, it says... You go to chapter 3 as you end up driving to the hospital while it's raining. Oh, it started raining. Never mind, guys. We're good. When you're driving to the hospital at some point during the journey, you will see a turnoff to the left. There's a tree just to the left of the road that has a flower in front of it.
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York.
I'm not trying to do all of the side missions, but I want to get the radio because you can fast travel with the radio, apparently. And,
Well then, Agent
as much as I am known as the person doing the no fast travel Skyrim game, this game's world is like a nightmare to not be able to fast travel through. Also, I've never had the ability to fast travel in this game, so we'll see. Fuck. God. Okay. Apparently they will let me get out of the car. Oh my god.
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, the hospital closes at 2100. Please make it inside before then.
Sorry. You almost want me to do a marathon, no fast travel playthrough of this game. Does that include all of the side missions? Because, like, I'll happily, like, try and do all the side missions in the game, but I can't promise that just because this game is bizarre, and there are times where you do missions and it doesn't seem to work properly. Okay, wait, where are we going to? Oh, right, it's all the way over there. That's why I was... So it says there's a part where you turn off to the left and there's a tree? Oh, yikes. Alright, I'm not sure I can promise that, but, like, we'll think about it, alright? But, hey, Sino, I'm looking for a flower that I'm gonna have to get later for a mission. It's a flower that's only visible on rainy days. Wait, is that the flower? Is the flower, like, is that the flower you only see on rainy days? Like, this flower? Is that it? Shit. Oh, right, I can't just... See, this is, Well, cool shit! Alright, I gotta get that flower. And then get to the thing before 9 p.m. Maybe we'll try third person for a little bit.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in
Fred Ward was in Tremors. That's true.
Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in 85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. I guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels.
Huh.
Real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that's a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Alright, I don't think this is right. Yeah, this ain't right. No, I went the complete opposite direction I was supposed to go. Of course I did. We got this. Wait, that's... Man, where are we going? Okay, this way. Cool shit. Alright. Alright, it's 11 a.m. and we have to get there before 9. We should probably grab a different car, too. So I have a feeling this one is not gonna make it. Okay. This is the police.
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course. That's right, Jennifer Gray. You knew that, right, Zach?
Jennifer Gray. She's in one of my most favorite movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, directed by John Hughes. That one was so 80s.
Oh yeah, the junkyard.
Zach, you're not...
I know for a fact
Finish our
I've
chat later.
been there in another
Let's take a walk around
playthrough.
here.
I
Zach,
don't remember
is there something
why I
here that
went
you want to
there.
check out?
They told us to be there before 2100, but don't worry about that. Let's do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I want to get... They told us to be there before 2100, but let's not worry about that. Let's do whatever you want to do. Well, I've totally fucked that car. It's at 30... Fuck. Come on. Hang on. It says... like that we're supposed to go to George's house at some point during this. And that it's somewhere by Milk Barn, maybe? Alright, let's, that's Harry's mansion. Harry's a fucking weird dude. Yeah, there's George's house. So if that's George's house... Oh. Can we go inside George's house? Go see George at his actual home during Chapter 3. It allows you to... So, go get the flower, then go see George at his home, all during Chapter 3. Because then we can get the radio. And the radio will allow us to fast travel if we want.
Zach, picking up from where we left off. Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course... That's right, Jennifer Gray. You knew that, right, Zach?
Jennifer Gray. She's in one of my most favorite movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, directed by John Hughes. That one was so 80s.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know. But you really do like those cheerful movies.
We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in
Jesus.
Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and The Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1992, directed by Amy Hecker. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh, Phoebe Cates, not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film?
You remember, Zach?
When that movie ended, the last words at the end was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. It stuck in my head for a while. Memories.
Shit.
I think I have a lot of movies
Nope.
to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Maybe we can catch up on a few.
I also have a lot of movies to catch up on.
See you next time.
I didn't watch Terrifier 2 yet. Oh, shit. This is our turn. Fuck. We're gonna end up killing this car, too. Alright. And then we're going to take a left up here, too. Take a left when the road ends. Oh, I have a huge stack of movies to watch, too. So I didn't watch Terrifier 2. I missed Thanksgiving, which I'm sad about. I was trying to, like, I was trying to get everyone to get together to go see Thanksgiving. Yeah, I wasn't huge on Terrifier 1. Like, it was alright, but I heard Terrifier 2 was a lot better, and I'm excited about that. What's happening? Why can't I grab it? Okay.
This flower. There's something very mesmerizing about it. I wonder what it's called. I'll take one with me and ask someone.
It's called Mine. The flower with no name. Alright. I mean, it makes sense that they'd be like, of course, you... God, that windsock is amazing. There's something mesmerizing about that windsock. Look at it, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell everybody that I've been putting our clips up on YouTube. Shit. My phone hates when you don't have a space in between things. Thank you, Sino. I put our clips up on YouTube, and they're doing pretty well. Oh, yeah. I mean, I heard it was, like, a really good, solid slasher, but, like, I didn't hear anything about it being amazing or anything, but I still wanted to see it. Because it's shit that I'm into. Like, I'm down to see that. I'll watch an Eli Roth slasher about Thanksgiving. Like, that sounds bananas to me. Well, then I'll definitely be checking it out. I just won't be able to see it in the theater. But I got to see Godzilla Minus One in theaters last night, and it was really, really good. Like, straight up, go see Godzilla if you have the chance. Alright, this is George's house. And where are we at? I think it might still be playing next weekend, but like I heard it has a very limited release in the US, so I can't be 100% certain on that. Oh shit, man, I don't know. Okay. We want to go to the milk barn. The milk barn is there. But but I don't know where I am. I really liked Godzilla -1, and it's been a long time since I saw a Godzilla movie that I absolutely loved, and that's one of them. It was so good. Yeah, I wish theater schedules would tell you a little farther out, because my local theater is kind of like that too, where they're like, oh yeah, we'll show you like 5 days in advance, but like other than that, it's kind of up in the air. Okay, Sino. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're going to look up a Deadly Premonition map. This one doesn't show me the roads. Damn it. This one sucks. It won't let me zoom in. Okay, but what I can look at... Sorry guys, I know this is probably riveting to watch. Okay, yeah, this is the road that leads to the hospital. Which means if I just keep going straight... No, goddamn. Come on. That's not what I'm trying to do. What? Oh, I see. Man. Yeah, that's where Sigourney lives. And that's the junkyard. Oh, yeah, this is correct. So... I'll just keep going straight then. Although... I'll just keep going straight for a while.
Okay, Sam. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally I've made a decision.
Oh?
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie, but I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg himself. The grandfather of panic movies. Set in a small town in Massachusetts. That movie made me stay away from the beach for years.
Oh.
I was always afraid that a hand might come floating up. You know what I'm talking about, right?
It's Jaws.
It's Jaws. The underwater camera work accompanied by that John Williams music. I've never been that scared by a movie before.
If you'd like to watch an interesting Jaws movie, watch Jaws the Revenge.
Mayor who won't close the beach even when
I feel like not as many people have seen it.
Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it in the movie theater. I guess I was still just a child back then.
By the way, if you watched Jaws during the pandemic, it hit a lot different.
That reminds me, Zach. Did you know this one?
Jaws also appears in another movie that was produced by Spielberg. Second Back to the Future. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who later made Forrest Gump. That's also a masterpiece, of course, but we'll discuss that another time.
Where are we?
So, the scene where Jaws appears is right after Marty McFly was 30 years into the future. He passes by a movie theater and is attacked by a holographic shark. Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words, Jaws Part 19. The director is credited as Steven Spielberg Jr. In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies. It was still a great joke. 30 years from 1985 would be 2015. We'll be there pretty soon.
Yeah, it was.
I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach.
Honestly, not too different. But different enough for it to be weird. Alright, hang on. Okay, I will go straight and then take a turn. Go straight a little, take the next left. Yeah, Jaws the Revenge is, I mean, it's not good, but, like, I think it's worth a watch, just because, it's fucking out there, man. It's just kind of fascinating that they were like, oh yeah, this time, it's a monster shark that hunts people for revenge reasons. Like it's hunting down the family because it remembers, even though like it's very clearly not the same shark because that shark's like 3 movies dead. I don't even know if Jaws the Revenge is so bad it's good is the problem. It's kind of just bad, but like weird. But I also love so bad it's good movies. Like I just enjoy like my movie collection is very very centered on So Bad It's Good. Alright, we're going to take a left up here, or a right up here. Alright, take this left. And George's house should be up here. And according to the GameFAQs answer that we found, George should be there at this time. George should be there and ready to give us a quest to find that flower.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Unfortunately, it is incorrect, I guess. Yes, I know, but there was so much bullshit all over his house that I was like, maybe it's just covering it. But while we're here, we may as well get the trading card, right? I mean, we'll grab our George Woodman trading card while we're here, and then, well, I guess we'll... Well, I mean, we can bum around town. We have a little bit of time, I guess, but... I mean, by a little bit of time, I mean, we have 10 hours to get there, I think. So, or 9.5 hours, we'll bum around town. See what happens. See what else, other troubles we can get into. I'm always down to get into trouble in Greenvale. What was that?
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Am I tired? Am I feeling tired? Alright. Well, let's go to the junkyard. Although, I don't think we can... I'm not sure if we can, because I don't see the junkyard guy there, but... And I'm pretty sure we go to White Spruce Farm later. Wait, where? Oh yeah, we should go around instead of acting like a fucking asshole. Although, I guess this is fine. Right? Wait, there's a darts minigame? Is that at the junkyard? Off-roading. Yep. Ooh. The Broncos beat the Chargers. Aw, it's closed. Oh, we can at least get the cards while we're here, maybe. Why do I remember having to do, like, puzzles and shit around here, though? Like, I have some pretty vivid memories of having to shoot people in the junkyard. That's kind of weird to remember. Oh man, it's another one of those really mesmerizing windsocks. Hey, York's car in the junkyard. It's not incorrect. Like, I'm sorry guys, I don't think you can fix York's car. Hey. Man, what a life York Morgan lives. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks, Sav. We finished season 20 of Survivor today, which was a pretty good season. Alright, I don't think there's really much to do here at the moment. Maybe we will just head to the hospital. Yeah, exactly. It's the Morgan way. I'll honk at you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can check my sleep feelings, which is a way that normal people say things. Your sleep feelings and your hungry feelings. You can check those there. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I played this game, really. Even though I've been doing a playthrough on Switch. That's the director's cut, but I didn't want to... I want to be able to finish that playthrough before I stream it, because apparently you can only have one save game at a time, which sucks. But it is what it is, and I'm just kind of happy to be able to play more games on stream. And I'm hoping to find some HDMI connectors that aren't HC whatever, HCMV. That's probably not correct. They don't have that protection thing inside of them that makes it so you can't stream stuff through it. I'm looking to find one of those so I can stream on PlayStation. So I think that would be a lot of fun. Stream some PS2 and 64 stuff. Ooh, I could stream Sonic on my Genesis. That'd be fun. We do all sorts of weird stuff.
Anything, just stop me.
And right now it opened up, it was just enough to open up the Xbox and the like the Xbox One, the 360, the Wii U, and the Switch though. I mean, it opened up a ton more games I could stream. So I'm just excited about that. But I think we're going to get to the hospital and then call it a day. I might stream a little bit more later tonight. Just because it's a lot of fun. I always have fun with this game. I fucking love Deadly Premonition. And I'd love to get through it, and then we could, I don't know, we could do more games. I have Evil Within. Man, it's been a while since we streamed horror. We were doing, what's that game? Mortuary Assistant a little bit. Which is, like, kind of fun, but I couldn't really figure it out too well. And, like, I just get frustrated with games when I can't figure them out, and that's not fun for anyone to watch, you know? Like, it's just me frustrated and not knowing what to do. I mean, it can be kind of fun. I mean, as much fun as it is for me to embalm a clown, you know. You can make jokes about clowning around in the morgue and stuff, or whatever. I know, I tried playing a little bit of Evil Within. I pre-ordered the game, and then I got it, and I just didn't really play it very much. But I really... I missed my turn. So, like, I'd love to play it I'd love to, like, play it. I also got the remaster of Alan Wake. Like, we've got a bunch of games that I can stream now, and that I'm really excited about.
Take a rest if you're tired.
But what I really want to do is I want to be able to find an adapter that'll work with the capture card. Hang on. Is that card just out in the open? Because if so, we'll just stop right now and grab that. God damn. Ooh. I'd love to play Alan Wake 2, but my issue with playing Alan Wake 2 is I have not finished Alan Wake 1, so I didn't want the story to get too spoiled for me.
Is there something here that you want to check out?
They told us to be there before 2100.
Oh man,
don't worry about that.
You mean we
Let's
have
do
9
whatever you
hours
want.
to drive there? Rosy Lips Gina. Alright. Hey Bug, how's it going? Do you want up here? No? Alright. Are you napping? Napping somewhere? And hopefully... Wait, I'm once again going the wrong way. Why won't it let me turn? Am I like... I was stuck on the fucking concrete. That's rough. Alright. So I think I think they might have
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
I think they may have optimized the game a little bit for the re-release on Switch, because I don't remember there being quite this much jank the last time I played, but I was playing Origins instead, which is, I think, a remaster. I don't think they like rebuilt it from the ground up, because then it, you know, would be a little different, but I'm pretty sure it's a remastered version where they may have fixed a few bugs and things like that. But don't take my word for things like that, because I have no goddamn clue. Alright, we should... Man, I always forget about, like, rating people and shit. And right now, George and Emily are thinking, thank God we didn't come with him. Hello.
Agent Morgan.
I mean, I found it, like, pretty bad. I never had it crash.
And now you try to go in by yourself.
Really? I never had anything quite like that.
Considerate people who think that they're above the rules. And I'm sure I've made this point clear by now.
Calm down, George. He probably just got lost on his way here and rushed in. Right, Agent Jones? Let's go inside then. Hello, Sheriff.
Hey, it's Fiona.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent.
Nice to meet you,
The computer room is where
Fiona.
our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne. Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Oh,
Rumors get exaggerated.
That's
as they
fair.
spread.
I've never actually beaten the game. I've just played it
What's
several
what you're reading, if I may
times.
ask?
But every time, I just love so much from the beginning of this game that every
haven't
time,
heard
like,
this
I
yet?
end up going
It's a
back and
recent
playing it,
bestseller
I'm just like,
mystery.
oh man, I
It's set in
just
the
want to
US,
play more of
a
the intro
small traditional
shit.
North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful,
I think
traditional
York
place.
Morgan is confused by a
However,
lot of
that
things
peaceful town
because
is shattered
York
by a
Morgan
terrible
is
crime, the murder of a
incredibly
local
mentally
girl,
ill, I
and that
believe.
incident causes grief and
I haven't
sadness
beaten the
to
game,
everyone
so I
in town.
can't confirm this, but like he constantly talks to himself. He says weird shit in front of people. There's something that's not connecting in his brain properly.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible
Hello.
crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
So
Thank you,
I think York Morgan is confused that there's a computer room in a hospital because he doesn't live in reality. Alright. And now let's save. And I've found somebody to raid. So I'm gonna send everyone over to Ivybug because Ivybug is streaming Lethal Company and that game looks pretty neat. So we'll go over there. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and see you later. Goodbye. And for everyone left, thanks for joining me.